Hello everyone! The world has witnessed significant economic shifts in recent years, leading to the emergence of a new global economic order. The shifts are also being accelerated by the recent developments with the trade tariffs. In the evolving landscape of global economics, international economic cooperation groups such as the G7, G20, OECD, and BRICS play pivotal roles in shaping policies, fostering cooperation, and influencing economic development trajectories. As the world transitions towards a new global economic order, understanding the functions and impacts of these groups becomes essential. Equally important is how to figure out Africa's position within this framework and to formulate strategies that align with Africa's economic development aspirations. If you're new to this channel, please consider subscribing for similar insights. Let's start by highlighting the various global economic groups currently at play. Number 1. The Group of Seven, or G7 nations, can be described as the guardians of the established economic order. The G7 comprises the USA, UK, Canada, France, Germany, Italy, and Japan, with the EU also participating. Established in 1975, the G7 serves as an informal forum for these advanced economies to discuss and coordinate on global economic policies. In 2023, the combined nominal GDP of the G7 was approximately $46 trillion, representing about 43% of global GDP. Despite representing a significant portion of global economic output, the G7's influence is being recalibrated in light of emerging economies gaining prominence, especially in Asia. Number 2. The Group of 20, or G20, nations wield a broader spectrum of economic influence. The G20 was established in 1999 to include both developed and emerging economies, providing a more comprehensive platform for global economic discourse. Its members represent around 81% of global GDP, 75% of global exports, and 60% of the global population. This inclusivity allows the G20 to address a wider array of economic and developmental challenges. Recent G20 summits have underscored the group's commitment to supporting the Global South. Number 3. The Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development, or OECD, promotes policy standards and economic cooperation amongst its members. The OECD consists of 38 member countries, primarily Western nations, dedicated to promoting policies that improve their economic and social well-being. As of 2023, OECD economies accounted for nearly 60% of global GDP. The OECD plays a crucial role in setting international standards across various policy areas, including taxation, education, and trade. Number 4. The BRICS nations are the catalysts of the emerging multipolar world. BRICS, which is an acronym for Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa, held their first formal meeting in 2009. The BRICS nations represent major emerging economies aiming to reform global economic governance structures. BRICS countries had a combined GDP of $33 trillion in 2023, accounting for approximately 32% of global GDP. The coalition has created the new BRICS Development Bank to provide funding for infrastructure and sustainable development projects. Africa's role in this shifting global economic landscape is multifaceted. The continent's abundant natural resources and youthful population certainly present significant economic opportunities. However, Africa's representation in major international forums has historically been limited, with South Africa as the current lone voice. South Africa is a member of the G20, providing a platform for Africa's voice to be heard in global economic discussions. South Africa is also an early member of the BRICS grouping, which provides an alternative platform for economic cooperation and development. So, what are the economic imperatives for Africa? To navigate and capitalize on the evolving global economic order, Africa might consider the following strategies. First, diversify economic partnerships strategically. Engage all economic blocs, but do so on Africa's terms. Balance the relationships with the US, EU, the BRICS+, the Gulf states, and other emerging economies. Avoid over-reliance on any single partner. Negotiate transparent, mutually beneficial deals. Leverage competitive bidding. Use multipolar competition to secure better terms for infrastructure, technology sharing, and international investments. Furthermore, partner with other global South regions like ASEAN and Latin America to share expertise. Second, embrace innovation and technology to help Africa leapfrog traditional development paths and drive economic growth and transformation. Third, industrialize and add value. Move beyond exporting raw materials by building local manufacturing. For instance, processing minerals for EV batteries and digital economies. Fourth, prioritize economic sovereignty by asserting control over critical minerals such as cobalt, lithium, and copper, which are essential for the energy transition. Establish regional value chains and use mineral wealth to negotiate equitable partnerships with global tech and energy firms. Fifth, amplify soft power and control of Africa's development narratives. Reinforce the export of African music, films, and other art forms to shape global perceptions and build economic opportunities. Tell Africa's stories unapologetically and counter stereotypes. Sixth, unity is key. Utilize Africa's combined economic power as a united region to negotiate better trade, economic, and financial terms. Avoid fragmentation. External powers may exploit divisions, such as Francophone versus Anglophone, resource-rich versus landlocked. The African Union should rise above the existing post-colonial fault lines. Set up an African economic group of the 10 to 15 most developed African economies to achieve stronger economic bargaining power. For instance, an Africa G12 economic group can engage with international economic governance structures to promote and defend Africa's economic interests. In conclusion, by focusing on these strategic economic imperatives, Africa can unlock its economic potential, achieve sustainable development, and become a more influential player in the global economy. Africa's goal should be to transform from a geopolitical chess piece to a chess player in the emerging global economic era. By leveraging its demographic boom, natural resources, and strategic partnerships, Africa can collectively assert itself as an indispensable part of the 21st century global economic order and demand equitable global reforms. Thanks for watching. If you found this video interesting, please share to spread the insights. And if you're new to this channel, please consider subscribing for similar insights.